Hello! I am going to show you how to make an origami paper crane. If you order haiku, I'm going to make one of these for you, and I just wanted to show you how I do it. So first you have to get good paper, and I have good origami paper here, and I'm doing white only, and this paper is made in Japan, and there's Amazon, places online where you can get it. So it's really important that the paper is perfectly square. Okay? So first of all, there's two diagonal creases, and what you want to do is you want to match the corners up like this. And what I do is I just hold it, go from the center, and then crease outwards like this. Okay? That will get you a nice crease on the edges, on the corners I mean. Okay, same thing here. I'm going to go over here. You can go this way, just make sure it's like that. Go to the center and out like this. Okay. Once you do that, you're going to flip the paper over, and now you're going to do rectangular folds like this. And then same thing. I go from the center and just kind of go like that. Then one more this way. Okay, match those corners up, and then press in the middle outward. Once you have this, you flip it over again, and then you work it so you get a diamond like this. Okay? And it doesn't matter, you could go, it's going to be the same no matter what. So once you have that, the next four folds, you're going to fold right to the center line, and you want to make sure that you go all the way to that corner like that. Okay? Just like this. Make sure. The whole trick to this is to take your time, and accuracy of folds is what it's all about. Okay? What helps is to make sure that these two folds here, you get a nice line here. So, and same thing on the corner. You flip it over. Do this again. Again, make sure you get a good one there, like that. Over here. Make sure it's all the way to the corner, like that. Okay, so now we have a nice kite. So now the next two folds are the real complicated ones. So first you're going to fold this down on this line here, right? And next what you're going to do is these two inside folds are going to become outside folds, and you're going to open this like a flower petals, you could think. Okay, so the trick is to make sure that you still have this nice fold here on these two corners, and you just kind of work it in this way, and just take your time so it becomes like this. Okay, and then same thing on the edge here. You want to make sure this is really accurate, because these are going to be the wings. Okay, like that. Okay, flip it over and do the same thing. This folds down, and then these two open up and go like this, and just take your time, because especially around here it's tricky. Okay, so the inside folds become the outside folds. Almost there. Like this. See? And the paper just kind of works its way up. And then you can finagle it to get some nice tips. Alright, so once you have that, on the bottom here, you're going to do four more folds, and you want to make sure to leave a gap here, because it's going to fold in on itself later, and it's going to become the neck, the head, and the tail. Okay, like this. And then same thing on the other side. So as opposed to making the wings, you want a bit of a gap like this. Okay? It's really important that you have this gap. Alright. Flip it over like this. Do the same thing on this side. Like this. Make sure you have that gap. Go like this. Leave a bit of a gap. Okay. This needs a little work here. See this here? I didn't fold it all the way down. Alright, so once you have this, you're going to do what's called a book fold. You're going to just take the top layer, not both, and fold it in on itself like this. Okay? Once you do that, you're going to flip the whole thing over and do a book fold again with just the top layer, like this. So what you have now are called wolf ears, like this. Okay? Then you're going to take this and fold tip to tip, like this. And you'll see why that crease was really important, because this is going to fold in on itself again. Flip it over, do the same thing here, like this, tip to tip. Okay? Once you do that, you're going to do another book fold. And this is going to become the head and neck and the tail. So that's why you need that gap, because it's going to go like this. Take the whole thing, flip it over, do one more book fold in on itself like this. Once you do that, you're almost done. Now you hold it here, and you're going to just pull this out like this and go and then like that. And flip it over, and same thing. You're going to pull it out. Some people like to have the neck and the tail really wide, and some like it like this. So you can decide. You can have it go with this or whatever you want. Okay, we are almost done. Now, you have to decide which one's going to be the head and which one's going to be the tail. So I'm going to make this one the head, and then you just figure, you know, how much of the head you want, and then just kind of crease it like that. And you can kind of play around with it. And this is how I package them with the CD, flat. But what you want to do when you're done is you can either fold these down or just kind of curl them down, pull gently to puff it up here, and there's even a little hole here, and you can blow into it like that. And there you go, an origami crane. Ta-da!